Welcome back to the Memphis Tech Pharaohs College Football 26 Dynasty. We are in week 1 of the college playoffs. We get to take on number 5 seed UCLA, and it's been a Cinderella season for us. This might be the end, though. I was looking through their roster, and they are absolutely loaded. At quarterback, they have Nico Iamaleava, 96 overall, 86 speed, 90 acceleration, 92 agility, 90 change of direction, 96 awareness with 99 throw power, and those are his accuracies. Yeah, this is going to be a rough game on the defensive side. Running back, they have this 91 overall, 93 speed running back in Javion Thomas. And on the wide receiver side, Mikey Matthews with 93 speed, Quasi Gilmer 91 speed, Jaden Wilson 92 speed, Rico Flores 91 speed, and look at all the catching there too. Yeah, they're going to be loaded. So might be a short playoff run for us, but hey, we made it here in year 2. What more can we ask for? So we're going to hop into this game right now. Biggest game of the entire season. I don't know what to expect, but I think it's going to be a hard one, so let's find out together. And here we are, the Rose Bowl, Pasadena, California, taking on UCLA. Huge game here, our toughest game so far in this dynasty, toughest test. And we're 13-0, they're 11-1. And the winner of this game gets to take on South Carolina. That was a number 1 overall team in college football, but for a good chunk of the season this year. So no matter who wins this game, they're going to have a very tough opponent in the next round. I'm shocked. I really am shocked that we're here, but very happy that these guys are performing so well. And I already told you that the coach upgrades are making our teams play above their ratings, so we're just going to have to see how much that helps in this kind of game. And we're going to kick the ball off first. It's good. Get the ball in the second half. Matthew York. Big booming kick. And that's going to be a touchback. There we go. So UCLA is going to start on their own 25-yard line. They are loaded with stars. You can see they stay urgent. We stay locked in. Definitely need to stay locked in and not get carried away by the situation. Nico Iamaleava, quarterback. Quick throw out into the flat, caught and out of bounds. It's going to be an 8-yard RPO to Jaden Wilson. I'm not going to say Iamaleava all day long. We're just going to call him Nico. It's a mouthful otherwise. There's a handoff. Thomas cuts it back the opposite way to the 40 and dragged down at the 44-yard line. 11-yard run. Javion Thomas. He's their best running back. They have a lot of speed on this team. And Nico's got a 99 throw power arm. Here's the fake. Throw, deep shot, as I said, down the middle of the field. And it's picked off. Wow, that arm was a little too strong as he led his receiver. And Hunter Haynes, the free safety, went and got it. So, big turnover early in this game. They said Hunter Haynes ran the route better than the receiver. And that 99 throw power is good. And you can see the animation where he got a speed boost. Not sure what happened there. So we're going to have 1st and 10 on our own 14-yard line. Here's a handoff to Tyson, looking for room up the middle. Bounces off one, and he's only going to pick up a couple on the play. Keontae and Talon are big 2. Been awesome all year long. And another handoff, and nope, block there. Didn't help. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Defense coming up strong. See if we can convert here. 3rd down. Frost drops, looks, throws over the middle. Shetron's got it, and he's got the 1st down. There we go. Get the ball into the hands of our best 2 playmakers early. Now we have trips to the short side. Frost drops, looks, throws into the flat. Oh, and it should have been picked. Batted down by the defender. That was going to be a pick 6 if he hangs on. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Frost dropping, looking, throwing, out route. Shetron's got it. 35-40 up the sideline and out of bounds at the 47. Picks up 20 on the play. Moves the chains. Near midfield at our 47. Here's another handoff. Tyson and block shed in the middle. Cut down that cutback lane there. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 9. 2-back set. Scooter Page in motion. Frost looks, pressure in his face. Over the middle, caught Shetron. And looks like he's shy. Yep, it's going to be 1 yard short. 8-yard pass. Bring up another 3rd down. And RPO quick pass out to Foreman. And he's got the first down. Good blocking on the outside as Javian Foreman gets 9 yards. Bring up a 1st and 10 on the Bruins 35. Frost looking, throwing over the middle. Gunnarson's got it. Possession catch to the ground. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. And low snap. Here's a draw to Tyson right at the middle. Huge hole. Bounces off one. Stays on his feet. And he's drugged down at the 2. Wow, I thought he was going to go to the house after that broken tackle there. But he gets all the way to the 2. 27 yards on the draw. See if we can finish this off in style. Gunnarsson goes in motion. Play clock down to 6. 5, 4. Handoff Tyson. And tries to find a hole. And he gets swarmed over. No gain on the play. I'm going to bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 2. Strickland checks in. We got trips left. And off the Strickland up the middle. And he gets stopped. Short. Picks up a yard. Now bring up a 3rd down and 1 as we go with the tight formation. Frost drops. Look. Quick throw out into the flat. And it's dropped by Page. Great defense there by the Bruins corner. And we're going to go for it on 4th down. We get all the way down here. We're not taking this field goal. And off Tyson, and he cuts it back, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. There we go. Nice drive, boys. A lot of 3rd down conversions. 4th down conversion as well. And Keontae Tyson gets us the early 6-0 lead. Be 7-0 after the extra point. And his stellar season continues. As the offensive line came up big on that last play. Now we're going to kick this ball off again. York had a touchback. His first kick, see if they run this one out or not. Yes, they are. Straight at the middle, looking to get to the outside, back to the middle, and swarmed over and dropped. Ty Arnold, 25-yard return there. They're going to start on their 23, 1st and 10. Nico with the interception on the first drive. Here's a handoff to Thomas, gets to the outside. Good blocking, cuts it back in, and last guy finally gets him. Great play by the safety to stop that from being a touchdown. 21-yard gain out to the 44. Nico, play action, and down he goes. There we go. Pressure up the middle. Didn't fall for the fake on the plays. Deshaun Weeks plows through the middle of their offensive line, just bum rushes that guard and gets in there and disrupts that play. 5-yard loss. I'm going to bring up a 2nd down and 15. Nico, quick RPO pass to the tight end, cuts it back in when he runs right into the pursuit. He's going to pick up 5 in a play. That's Jack Peterson, the tight end. I'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. See if we can get off the field here. Nico drops, looking, good pocket. Throws, deep shot down the numbers on the right side into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Great defensive play there. We're going to force them to punt. So 2 drives, a pick and a punt. Got to love that ratio. Booming kick, Shetron's got it. At the 11, tries to get outside, and he's going to push his way forward. 6-yard return there. On our own 18-yard line, Frost dropping, looking, pressure in his face now. Dumps it over the middle. Tyson, and does he get it? No, he's just going to be short. 9-yard gain there. A little check and release to the running back. 2nd and 1, Tyson, handoff up the middle. He's got a hole, gets the 1st down. That interior offensive line has got to hold their blocks. You need to give him time to find the hole and get up there on these inside zones. 1st and 10 now at the 31-yard line. Trying to set up a route here. There it is, over the middle. Gunnarsson's got it, and you're only going to pick up 2 on the play. Be a 2nd down and 8. Stadium pulse is a real thing in this game. Here's a handoff. Tyson, big hole up the middle, bounces off 1. He's going to pick up 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Game clock down to 3. They snap it, so we get a playoff. Frost drops, looks, and incomplete pass. Pressure came late, and that's going to take us to the 2nd quarter. Exciting game so far. Defense has come up strong. See there, we've only got 40 yards of offense. Only had 3 minutes of time of possession. And now we're going to have to punt. That was 4th down after that incomplete pass. York's first kick. That's a booming kick. And it bounces at the 5 and into the end zone. 62-yard punt by Matthew York. Got a little too much of that one. They're going to start on their own 20-yard line. And play action pass. Spins away from the pressure. Running around. Nico throws off his back foot. And it's going to be broken up, an incomplete pass. He's looking a little erratic back there in the pocket. He's got a strong arm, but he doesn't have much touch. Slot man goes in motion, and a little touch pass to the wide receiver, and it's not going to go anywhere. 1 yard gain on that by Jaden Wilson. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. See if we can get them off the field again for the 3rd straight drive. Nico drops, looking, throwing, over the middle, caught. That's going to be a 1st down and more as it gets around the 40-yard line. 19-yard pass to Jaden Wilson. They get their first down of the game. And another RPO pass to the slot guy, and that's going to be another 1st down. That's to the tight end, Peterson. 11 yards, and then it'll bring up a 1st and 10 on our own 49. Their first trip into our territory. Dropping back, screen pass to the running back, Thomas. Good blocking. Ooh, nice block there, and he steps out of bounds. He had lane if he cuts it back in. Picks up 13 yards, though. It'll be 1st and 10 on our 36. UCLA driving. Defense on their heels a little. Another RPO pass to the outside, and that's going nowhere as our speed got to it on defense, and they're going to lose 3. Quasi Gilmer. Slot man with that little wide receiver pass. Nico drops, looking, pressure, throws it away, and it's incomplete. Late pressure got to him. Now bring up a 3rd down and 13. See if we can get off the field again here. Nico looks, throws, over the middle, caught. And that's going to be another 1st down. Pressure didn't get to him that time. He had plenty of time to look and find the open guy. 20 yards to Mikey Matthews, and that'll be a 1st and 10 at our 19-yard line. Handoff, nope, play action. Throw out into the flat, caught, and down inside the 10. 1st down there. It's their other tight end, Thomas Sua. Be 1st and goal at the 6. UCLA trying to tie this game up. Nico looks, throws it out to the flat to the running back, cuts it inside, and he's going to be just short. 5-yard swing pass to Thomas. Now it'll bring up a 2nd and goal from the 1, and they go with a big formation. 3 tight ends and a fullback. Here's the pitch. Running to the outside, in for the touchdown. That's Zay Wilbon, their backup running back, with a 1-yard run. And after this extra point, we're going to have a tie game. It's his first carry of the game. Looked up his stats. He has 10 rushing touchdowns, not a lot of yards, so he's their goal line back for sure. Now they're going to kick it off here. Be our first kick return of the game. LJ Young just inside the end zone, straight up the middle, and he gets dragged down. 13-yard return. We're going to take over 1st and 10 on our own 15-yard line. Frost dropping, looking, throw. And, oh, what a catch by Shetron. Out route and uses his body to shield off the DB and makes the catch. Picks up 16 on a play. Here's the handoff to Tyson. Tries to go wide, and that's not a wise decision. He gets dragged down and loses 3 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 13 as we go compact formation here. Low snap, handoff, draw. Tyson up the middle. Doesn't get as much as he did last time. Picks up 4. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. A lot of 3rd downs already in this short amount of time we've been playing this game. Here's Frost looking, throwing, out route again. Shot. Shetron's got it to the 40. Moves the chains again. Get it to your best player. 14 yards. Now we're out to our 46-yard line. Handoff Tyson trying to get wide, and he gets dragged down from behind. No gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Frost drops, looks, throws, out route. Page has got it, and he's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd and inches. Got trips to the short side. Stadium pulse kicking in. There's a handoff, and nowhere to go. And Tyson just stopped running in the backfield. And we're going to lose 4 on the play, and we're going to have to punt the ball again. York, big booming leg. See if he can keep this out of the end zone this time. High kick, and it's going to be a fair catch at the 17-yard line. 32 yards, but we pinned him inside the 20. Good job there this time to not put it in the end zone. They take over. Under 3 minutes left. There's a handoff. Thomas juking around. He's going to pick up 9 on the play. Nice run. Found some room up the middle. 2nd down and 1. We shift our defense. And quick RPO shot down the sideline and batted down. Great play on the defense there. I believe that was Collins with the swat. That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Heavy set again for UCLA. And a quarterback sneak, and he gets the 1st down. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Got to be prepared for that quarterback sneak going forward. All right. 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line. 2 minutes left. Nico drops, looks, throws, man out in the flat, standing by himself. Gets by 1, and does he get enough for first down? No. 2nd and inches. 10 yards to Mikey Matthews as they no huddle and run up to the line. Nico drops over the middle, and he dropped it. Wow. Hit him right in the hands. Not sure why he dropped that. Really didn't have anybody on him. So 3rd and inches, 1:41 left. Nico comes pressure late, throws it, and it's going to be caught in the flat, trying to get up the numbers, and it's going to be a first down. 13-yard pass to Sua as they go no huddle again, trying to save timeouts. Yamali drops, looks, throws, man across the middle, caught, and it's going to be another first down. 11 yards to Gilmer. 1st and 10 now. Closing in on a minute left here in the first half. Nico drops, looks, throws, seam shot, up the hash, caught. That's going to be a first down. 23 yards to Wilson, all the way down to our 15-yard line. 35, 34, 33. Clock ticking down. They still have 3 timeouts. Nico snap, looks, throws over the middle, and it's dropped. Contact knocked it out. Now they have 2nd and 10 from the 15, 25 seconds left. Nico looks, throws over the middle to the back, out of the backfield, and he's going to be short. And they're going to finally call their first timeout. 9-yard dump pass to Thomas. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. Nico looks, throws over the middle, caught, and that's a touchdown. Gilmer on the slant. They had 2 guys there. I wasn't sure who he was throwing the ball to. Really don't want to have 2 receivers that close together, but he caught it. Quasi Gilmer gets him the lead with this slant pass, beats the DB to the spot. And after the extra point, it's 14-7, and that's going to take us to halftime. As we basically just ran out the clock to end the half. You can see they got a lot of passing yards in that last drive to take the lead in yardage. Still have 2-minute time of possession lead, but a very, very even game. UCLA's offense is finally waking up. Check out the stats. Yeah, that last drive got them all those first downs. And the total offense yardage lead. Rushing's tough for both teams. Passing, they're leading. Like I said, that last drive, they're 5 out of 6 on 3rd down. That one pick led to our touchdown. And we got to play a little bit tighter defense. Those last 2 drives are a little concerning. Booming kickoff to start the second half, and we're going to take a knee and take it out at the 25-yard line. See what our offense can do here. Stadium pulse kicking in right away, right off the rip. Man in motion is Tyson. Frost looks, throws, stop route, and incomplete on the stick route. Shetron couldn't hang on to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Frost drops, looks, throws over the middle. Page has got it to 30, cuts it up 35, down at the 40. 15-yard drag. Scooter Page runs through their defense and gets us a first down. Out to the 40, hand off Tyson, trying to follow his blocks. And doesn't get much there, only 2 yards. Tough sledding for him today so far. Outside of that one draw play, he's 2nd down and 8. Frost looking, throwing over the middle. Gunnarsson on the drag, and can't get the first down, but he does pick up 6, so bring up a 3rd down and 2. Had a ton of 3rd downs. Frost dropping, screen pass, caught. Tyson gets to the outside and can't get past that last guy. That's a first down, 5-yard gain. Out to our 47. Frost drops, looks, throws, and caught. Shetron's got it. Man, he got that out at the last second, almost got sacked. A 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. And after Tyson tries to move up the middle, gets met. He's going to pick up 2, now bring up a 3rd down and 2. And UCLA's lined up offside. There's the swing pass to Tyson out into the flat, down the sidelines, inside the 20. And I don't understand why the game does this, but he lined up on our side of the field. I took the penalty. I thought it was unfair for me to get that huge of a gain. The guy's clearly out of position, so I took the 5 yards. Got the first down. Here's the draw play to Strickland up the middle, pushes forward, gets down to the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 1. I didn't want to take advantage of the CPU, so we took the penalty instead. Frost over the middle. Pages got it 20-15 and dragged down shy of the 10. Be 1st and 10 at the 12. 13-yard drag. Here's a handoff. Tyson cuts it back. He's got a hole, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There we go. So taking the penalty instead of declining it doesn't matter. We still get it in the end zone. Extra point's going to give us a tie ball game as Keontae Tyson gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Huge hole up the middle. Now York's going to kick this off. He's feeling it today. Here's going to be another touchback. Big booming kick on the kickoffs and the punts. Now they start at their own 25. Tie game. Handoff, nope. RPO pass out to the flat. Caught and pushes forward. 9-yard gain by Wilson on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 1. After that first drive, man, they've been killing us with these RPO plays. Tight end goes in motion. Nico hands off and bounces off 1-2 guys, and it's going to be inches. He gains a yard, but he's just shy. Thomas tried to cut it back outside. Now they go big formation again. We change up our defense, and it's not going to work this time. Deshaun Weeks says, no, you're not going to fool me twice, and we're going to have to punt. Carroll, their punter, comes in. Booming kick right up the hashes. Shatron at the 17's got it, tries to get outside, and he gets dragged down from behind at the 20. 48-yard punt, 3-yard return. We're going to start there at our own 20-yard line. Trips to the left. Frost looks, man over the middle. Foreman beats his defenders to the sideline and picks up 17 yards on the drag. Nice play there. Nice run after the catch. 1st and 10 now. Tyson cuts it back. He's got another hole. Those holes are getting bigger on the cutbacks now. 11-yard run by Tyson. Tough sledding early. He's starting to get more room to run. Frost drops, looks, throws. Caught Gunderson on the stick. Picks up 7. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. Trips to the short side. Frost drops, looks, throws. Page on the drag to the 40 and down inside their 40. 6-yard gain. Be 1st and 10 on their 38. 2-back set. Handoff, Strickland trying to go wide, and he runs right into the pursuit, and down he goes. Only picks up 1 on the play. He's 2nd down and 9. Frost drops, looks, and man over the middle, caught Shetron, and he picks up 4 on that little short drag. I'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. They're playing off coverage on Shetron. No one's on front of him, so we're going to take this quick drop throw, out route, caught, and that's going to be a 1st down as he falls forward, picks up 11. Can't believe they put no one on Shetron, so we're going to throw that pass every single time. When we go back to the 2-back set, Hardy this time checks in, cuts it back up the middle, gets blasted forward, picks up 2 on the play. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 8, trips to the left. And after Tyson, big hole up the middle again, inside the 10 and dragged down at the 6-yard line. 14-yard gain. It'll be 1st and goal. Flag on a play immediately. Tyson cuts to the outside, pushes forward, and the defender knocks him into the end zone for a touchdown. And the penalty is going to be offside on UCLA, which we will decline this time. And we'll take that touchdown to put us ahead 21-14. Tyson with 3 touchdowns now. York, another booming kickoff, and that's going to be another touchback. And UCLA down now, 21-14. 9 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Trailing it home late. And a quick pass. Oh, and it's... What was that? Looked like it was a pass. And I guess either way, it's a -3 on the play. And that's going to take us to 4th quarter. I don't know if that batted off a defender to the running back or if it was a fake throw and a handoff. But either way, it's going to be 2nd and 13 as you see the yardage comparison. Time of possession, we have 11 more minutes. Either way, it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 13. Start the 4th quarter. Thomas goes in motion. Nico taking his time, takes a snap, looks, throws, caught. It's going to be an 8-yard gain by Gilmer. Bring up a 3rd down and 5. They got two tight ends here. And a little quick throw to there to Sua, and that's going to be a first down, 8-yard pass, 7-yard pass, my bad. First and 10, using both tight ends in this game. Nico drops, throws, caught. A little wide receiver screen there. I'm not sure what that was. 2 yards to Gilmer, bring up a second down and 8. Nico taking forever to snap the ball now. Quick drop, no handoff, spin, and he's going to lose one. Thomas, -1, bring up a third down and 9. Nico taking forever to snap the ball. Drops back, looks, throws, running back out of the backfield. He's got a first down. It's all the way out to the 47-yard line as Nico goes over 200 yards. First and 10 from the 47. Handoff, Thomas trying to get outside. Hit, and ball's loose. And we dive on it and get it. Turnover, first fumble of the game. Chris Ellinger, the strong safety, comes in right here and knocks the ball loose. It was out, and Javion Finley, the D tackle, falls on it. So another turnover, and we get the ball inside their 50. Frost over the middle, caught Shetron into the secondary. 15 yards in the slant down to their 32-yard line. Huge turn of events here. There's a handoff to Tyson, trying to get wide, and Pursuit got in there. Going to lose 2 to bring up a second down and 12. Frost looking, plenty of time, throws, crosser, caught Shetron. Doesn't gain much, 3 on the play. That'll bring up a third down and 9. Need to get inside the 30 if we want to have a field goal try here. Frost dropping, looking, got a man over the middle, caught Gunderson. Doesn't get the first down. It's going to be short. It's going to be 4th and 1. And with that stadium pulse, we're just going to go for it. We're already up a score. Trips to the right, handoff Tyson, huge hole up the middle, into the secondary, inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line, 1st and goal. Tyson taking over this game, 2-back set, handoff Strickland, tries to get up the middle, no gain there. I think that's 2nd down and goal. Tyson back in, trips to the right, Frost drops, looks, throws over the middle, Page, and it's knocked loose, incomplete. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. And I'm going to tell you right now, I did not want to go aggressive here. Tyson runs up to the middle, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal from the 4, and I was very content to take this short field goal, even with stadium pulse. Did not want to throw a pick like we did against Liberty, and we'll just take this chip shot, 21-yard field goal by York. And now we're up 2 scores with 5 minutes left in the game. Make UCLA score, get a stop, and score again as York just booms this one to the back of the end zone for another touchback. They're going to start at their own 25. 5:05 left. Defense needs to come up big here. Nico, screen pass, wide receiver screen, comes inside, and you pick up a 7 on the play as Matthews takes that screen pass. 2 tight ends to the left this time. 2nd down and 3. Handoff, Thomas cuts it back and gets knocked down. Only picks up a yard in the play. Decided not to follow his blockers. 3rd and 2, under 4 minutes left. Nico, handoff, Thomas bounces off his block, cuts it back, and he's not going to get the first down. He's had major decision errors on running the ball there, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 1. They go no huddle, and they're going to go. They have to. Taking forever to snap the ball. Clock's tripping down. Nico throws a little stop pass there. It's going to be an 8-yard pass on the curl to Matthews, and they get the first down, and they go no huddle again. Down to 3.5 minutes left. Nico looks. Great pocket. Steps up now. Throws on the run over the middle. Caught. It's a first down. All the way down to our 24-yard line. 34-yard pass to Peterson. As they go no huddle again. Man, he loves to throw off that back foot. Go compacted formation here. Little swing pass to the running back. Jukes out one guy and gets dragged down inside the 10 as 15-yard gain there by Thomas on the swing pass. They go no huddle again. Under 3 minutes left. 1st and goal from the 9. Man, he takes forever to get the ball off. They're just wasting seconds here. Nico drops, looks, throws, corner, the end zone, and it's caught, and he hangs on. Gilmer outjumps the DB and hangs on for a 9-yard touchdown catch. See this ball again. Lobs it up there, and he hangs on through contact. And they're not going to onside kick. They're just going to kick it straight out. They have 3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. They're going to make us get at least 2 first downs as we kneel it down for a touchback. So now we have the ball, 2:44 left, up by 3. Like I said, we need some first downs. Here's a handoff. Tyson cuts it back, and he's going to push forward as they call their first timeout. Pick up 3 on the play. 2nd and 7, 2:41 left. 2-back set. Tyson cuts it back and runs into his defenders. So they're going to get 1 on the play as they burn their second timeout. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. We got to get this first down. Can't punt it back. Frost drops, looks over the middle, caught wide open. That's Tanner Milam, and he's going to push forward and get the first down. 16-yard in route, and that's their 3rd timeout. Just need 1 more first down, and this game's over. Clock's only going to stop at the 2-minute warning. Here's a cutback by Tyson up the middle, and he picks up 7. We're going to bleed this all the way down to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 3 now. All we have to do is get a first down, and this game is over. Trips to the left side. Look at that box. It's a very light box. They're playing the pass. Here's a handoff. Tyson, hold to the left, and he gets the first down. And that's going to be it as we can just kneel out this game. And Memphis Tech Pharaohs go into the Rose Bowl and upset the 5th-seeded UCLA Bruins 24-21. I'm shocked. I can't believe it felt very easy while I was playing this game. It did not feel like a very big challenge. The quarterback has a big arm, but he took forever to get plays off. The running back wasn't as good as ours, as Tyson, 25 carries, 120 and 3 on the day, was the man of the hour. And we win our first playoff game in franchise history. And like I said, I'm a little speechless. It's amazing. Let's check out these stats. 22-19 on the first downs, 370-314 on the total offense, 131 yards rushing to 36, 239-278, 6 out of 12, and they were 7 out of 10 on 3rd downs. We were 2 out of 2. They were 1 out of 1 on 4th down. They lost a fumble. They threw a pick. Penalties were 1 for them and nothing, and we had 11 more minutes of time of possession. Player side-wise, Frost, 25 of 32, 239, no touchdowns, no picks. Tyson, 25 for 120 and 3. Slow start and turned it on. Shetron, 10 for 106. Blocking, no sacks allowed. Defensively, just didn't have a lot of tackles because you didn't have a lot of grinded-out plays there. TFLs were low as well. 1 sack by Weeks, 1 pick by Haynes. Forced fumble by Ellinger. Fumble recovery by Finley, and there we go. We get a playoff win, our first one. That'll help my coach build. And now we get to take on South Carolina in the next round of the playoffs. Let's advance this week. Keontae Tyson, Conference USA Player of the Week, 25 for 120 and 4. That's 4-yard average. And there we go. South Carolina, number 4 seed. They were number 1 for a good chunk of the year. So we're going to have a very tough game coming up at the Cotton Bowl. I'm stunned. Cannot believe that I thought the game was going to be way harder than it was. Let's check out the bracket. We take on South Carolina, Texas, and Ohio State, Clemson, and Oregon, Florida, and Georgia. So if we get by South Carolina, we're going to either take on Texas or Ohio State. There's going to get harder games every step of the way from here on out. And I have no expectations. I'm just going to enjoy this for what it is. And yeah. And we haven't even had our second recruiting class. So this is what happens when you improve your coach build and you bring in guys. Look at this. We have offers. South Carolina wants us to be their head coach. Texas Tech, that's one of our old teams from NCAA 14. And yeah, we're not leaving after 2 years, but I can't wait to get in this game and see what kind of challenge we have with South Carolina. But hey, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out, hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode against South Carolina goes live. And I will see you very soon with the next episode of Memphis Tech Pharaohs College Football 26 Dynasty. You guys take care.